Hello and welcome. We're here at Wankhede Stadium. You join us for this 50-over match between India and Australia. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Certainly a good toss to win. You would have batted every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Certainly feels like there are a lot of runs in this pitch.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball.
Core coming in.
Core pulls out, dead ball.
First ball of the match.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Litchfield watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Ready. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Doesn't beat the infield. Ready, deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Australia are 3 for none.
Another good over by the bowlers. Bowled to their field well and mixed their deliveries nicely.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Call. Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Time to keep the pressure on.
Here we go. First ball.
Nice solid defensive shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Straight to the fielder.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Mandana loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception. End of the over, 10 runs from it. India 10 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Garth from the Garware Pavilion end. Wow, that's missed a lot. Dug that out well. Smacks that away through the gap.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. On that nicely. Good defence. End of the over, India 14 for none. Misses everything. Nearly gets the edge. Shoot with a great delivery there. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. No. Terrible shot.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for six this. Innings starting to motor.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Pulled away but straight to square leg. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Beats the field with a great shot.
caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nice solid defensive shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Dug that out well. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. That's the over. India, 37 for none.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Shoot from the Tata end. On that nicely, good defence. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Innings didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Healy, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Couldn't get it through the field. Harman, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. 14 runs added there. India are 51 for 1.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Trouble. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, great run out. That's out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Over. India 73 for 2. Shoot from the Tata end. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Shoot will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Square cut, finds point, no run. A direct hit and this could be gone. 6 runs out of there. India are 79 for 2.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Brilliant diving stop. Chance gone. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over, India are 87 for 3.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Perry coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Goes over the top with that shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum.
A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Perry shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Wow, that's missed the lot. Nice solid defensive shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Perry will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Garth from the Garware Pavilion end. Misses everything. That's 2 defensive shots in a row. That'll put a halt in their momentum.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. How will she reply?
Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
That's the power play finished, and it was an excellent one. They went really well in that 10 to 12 run and over area, and they're ahead of the required run rate. The captain would be very pleased with that start.
No, terrible shot. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Down the ground, but hits the stumps. Unlucky there, but they should scamper through for a cheeky single. Drilled that one away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. And I can just stand and admire that shot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 4 runs added there. India, 113 for 4.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Good fielding out in the boundary. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Good catch, out! Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Nearly gets the edge. Garth with a great delivery there. Finds the fielder with that shot. A direct hit and this could be gone. Garth finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Perry from the Tata end. Couldn't get it through the field. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Harman has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide cover, and that'll give her a bit of confidence early on. May just pull up short of the boundary, though. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be four.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's out. Oh, simple run out.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Power and precision in that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Healy, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Was quick onto that in the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Good shot, a beauty.
These are the sort of shots you just stand back and admire. Gets onto the back foot, rolls the wrist to keep control and finds the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Garth from the Garware Pavilion end. Cuts that off well in the infield. In the air and gone, straight to short cover. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Onto that early, that could be 4. Kaur, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Power and precision in that shot. End of the over. 7 off it. India, 156 for 8.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings. Can she come back with a dot ball?
Wow, that's missed a lot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
That is a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the boundary fielder had no chance.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Doesn't beat the infield. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
End of the over, 10 off it. India are 171 for 8. Shoot, the right armour is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. No, terrible shot. beats the field with a great shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Just 2 to win.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. A great victory, extremely close, right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
Us here on the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. Ended up being a very close one. Hope to see you soon.